I messed something up. Hi, you wonderful people doing? My name is Michael, is known as Third Gen Gamer, and welcome to the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney live series. Let's take a look at the chat here. How's it going there? Game File Plays, Awesome Ocelot, Shiny Charizard Productions. I'm assuming that is Kyle after that channel rebrand. And let's see, who do we got here? We got Connor as well. Jonathan, how are all of you doing? And yes, I'm correct. That is great. That is awesome. I'm on top of things today. And how about that nice little music there? It was a little bit different than before. That was because this was actually a remix of the cornered theme for Phoenix Wright. And that was the Cadenza remix. I guess I don't know how you pronounce it. But anyways, go check it out. It's Cadnza. I'm assuming he has multiple of the Phoenix Wright themes remixed in kind of like a rock-esque thing. So yes, once Astrolock though, it's going to be happening soon. I mean, lately, the last week has been absolutely terrible for me as far as content creation goes. And let's just say that it should be back this week. And then also live stream should be back. And honestly, okay, I'll be making sure I have enough content going through this week and then also next week, because next week I'm actually going to be packing up and I'm going to be moving to my apartment. So I don't know if you guys would like to see a moving stream or something just to hang out with you guys while I'm packing boxes and stuff. I don't know if you guys be up for that, but how's it going there, Javery Jefferson? Sayo is first, third gen, tell him they won't believe it. Yeah, Game File Plays was here. He was first. And yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. So let's see. If you haven't done so yet, be sure to hit that like button. I would appreciate it a lot. And, let's see, Rip A Drive and Vice Grip. Well, no, okay. A Drive, okay, I did the grinding montage. I remember doing that. And let's just say A Drive is back where A Drive is supposed to be. But no, I lost Hyper Fang, so I still have Vice Grip. But yeah, Hyper Fang is gone. So yeah, that'll be fun to deal with. But anyways, let's just jump into the game. And I mean, let's just say, okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, we have to deal with the fact we don't have Hyper Fang on it. It was still broken without Hyper Fang, but it was even more broken, which it's sad that had to be the Pokemon that had to be turned to level 5, but it is what it is. So let's jump in here. This should be the finale, at least not the finale of the game, but the finale for this court case, case 3. Can you get Hyper Fang back? I cannot get Hyper Fang back, just because it doesn't normally learn it by level up. Someone dislikes sad times, no big deal. No big deal. If they're going to dislike, they're going to dislike. It is what it is. You can't control that. And I'm not going to let that affect me. And don't let that affect you guys. So here we go. Let's jump right into the game. So October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright? Yeah? Why do you look so unhappy? Nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client's now practically a dead man walking. Kind of is, but it's okay. We'll get to the end of this, and we're gonna get him innocent. I have a question. Do you wish you had all your subs from your old channel? Okay. I mean, in a way, yeah, but at the same time, no, because a lot of those subs were inactive subs. And yeah, honestly, I'm happy when I moved over to my new channel. A lot of inactive subs were not moving over, so that was good. We're kind of starting from the ground up, which I ultimately am happy about, because I'm able to kind of, since I have some experience from over the years, I'm able to apply the knowledge that I currently have in order to form a new channel. It could be kind of like an experiment in a way too. Taking someone that has experience on YouTube, put them on a new channel, see how they do, stuff like that. Because it'd be also to like compare, I guess, how difficult it is now to grow on YouTube versus way back in the past, which I would agree to many people that say that it is tougher to grow on YouTube nowadays. But anyways, let's get back to the game. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. I mean, Mia is dead, that's true. You know, we are going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? Yeah, we have to find something, Phoenix. Today. It's that or lose the trial. Insurgent sleep lock when? Okay, that is definitely not happening. That's definitely not happening. Absolutely not. That game is way too long. It would take like 2 full days in order to play that game. I made a file of all the stars in Mario Galaxy 2, so I can make a compilation of failures. That's awesome, Shiny Charizard. That's awesome. This isn't going to be easy. No, of course it's not going to be easy, because everyone thinks that our client is the one that killed, what's his name? What was it? Jackhammer. That's who it was. So we're gonna jump into this court case. I was gone. Did you answer my last question? Can you tell me what you said? I mean, I'll talk about it briefly, but you could always just go back because I believe I have DVR enabled or whatever the feature is, or you can go back and take a look at my response. But yes, essentially, do I wish I had all my subs? In a way, yes, but at the same time, a lot of them were inactive, so they didn't mean a whole lot to me. So moving over to this channel, I mean, I got everyone that still watched me, and you know, at least they still wanted to watch me, and I think that's great. Just having all the people that normally would be watching my content without all the inflation with the subs. So I think it's great. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Real Powers. The prosecution's ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today I'd like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. I'm at 50 subs, goal is 200. I mean, that's awesome. You're at 50 subs, that's a great start. Yeah, 200 subs, it's definitely doable. You'll be able to break it. You'll definitely do it. You'll crush it. So let's see. Well, the witness states his name and profession. How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob. R-O-F-L. Rolling on the floor laughing. Raffle. Probably just said raffle, but whatever. This is Salmonella, I'm a director of television. Were you at the Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting up the pressure. Of course. Of course. So now it's time for the testimony. The day of the murder. I was at the studios around 9 o'clock that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more than I thought it would. Or a lot more time than it would. I thought everyone else ate lunch at the employee area, but I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I decided to skip lunch. How's it going there, Sork? We were in the meeting until 4 p.m. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. Okay. We can pick this apart. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30, and according to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. All right. So if I remember correctly, we just have to press everything. Or if it's not everything, there's like 2 or 3 things you have to press from his statements, and then that's it. You don't have to present any evidence. So let's press away. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in on central hours. It's the industry way. I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. Okay, let's hold that for a second there. In the employee area? How's it going there, Shiny? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, the security lady was there, sitting there watching the whole thing, LOL. She was cheering on Hammer, if you could believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Come on, Hammer! You can do it, Hammer! Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Anyone else? I can swell, just setting up for things. Oh, that's good. That's good. Nope, just us 4. Okay. It took us a lot more time than I thought it would. Okay, let's see. Let's hold that for a moment, and let's see what we have to say here. Why did it go on for so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh, right. Thus the limp. Which, of course, led me to missing my lunch. Ruffs. Ruffs? Rolling on the floor, starving? I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. Okay, let's keep pressing that. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Come on, think of it, there was a plate of some bones in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning the witness, did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. That doesn't sound like a guy that would normally skip lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't it something seem odd to you? It seems a little contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella. Oh, what you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Oh no, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it, but I did eat after all. At a T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, the assistant went through all that trouble. How's it going there, Donovan? I'm still designing my new logo. It's a temporary logo, and temporary name until I get a new logo design and a new channel name ready. Sounds good there, so Kyle. Every now I'm seeing your name, and I'm just like, I'm not used to it right now, but it's okay. I'll get used to it. I brought it to the trailer, think I could eat it later. It's your birthday? Happy birthday, Donovan. Everyone give Donovan some happy birthday hype in the chat. I mean, seriously, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. Hope you have a fantastic day. If it's the evening for you right now, then well then yeah, hope you had a good birthday. Or if you're still celebrating of some sort, hopefully you're having a good birthday. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So what exactly did you eat it? Well, we took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Pretty much, yeah. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, it contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Hey, birthday Don fan, get it? Because we're a Pokemon channel? I got you, Connor. I got you. So, let's see. Wait, is Char's Kyle? That is right. We were in the meeting until 4 o'clock p.m. Okay, no. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story in our budget. Get this. The sponsors turned to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? I could definitely believe it. Look at this guy. He's a creep. Especially when it was towards Maya. That was scary stuff right there. Actually, I kind of can't. See, Phoenix and I have the same idea. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Well, we're gonna have to press that because I believe that is wrong. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? Yeah, who's this guy? This is the director of the Steel Samurai. Absolute creep, to be honest. All right, if only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Let's press him harder, shall we? Wait a second! Mr. Manella, you just contradicted yourself! Did you just tell the court that you ate a T-bone steak during a break? Raffle! Well? Mr. Manella, what is this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Okay, the break. Let me see. When you started YouTube, what equipment did you use? Like phone, PC, etc.? That is actually an interesting question because when I started YouTube, those were the days when emulators weren't super common, or at least they were, but no one really trusted them. Yeah, that's a long time ago. Anyways, I used to record with a little Polaroid camera that was, I don't know, do I still have that? I might have that. 1 second. Give me a second here. I just want to go see if I have that. All right, see you around, Connor. Thank you so much for stopping by. And no, I couldn't find it. I know it's somewhere here, though. I mean, I would have to go and dig deeper. I know which container it's in. It's just not directly on the top, and it's a big container. So I just didn't want to dive, just keep crawling through that stuff. And yeah. Anyways, while we're waiting, do not look at the bottom left. So a camera. Yes, I used a camera. It was a little I mean, it was only a little 480p camera, and it wasn't really that great either. I actually had a tripod, and then I took like, you know how you can move furniture with those little, it's kind of like they have like pads on them, but the bottom's plastic, so when you're on carpet, it easily slides. I took 2 of those, duct taped them together, and then I duct taped it to the tripod, and then stuck the camera on the top. Then I put a bunch of bookcases, a bunch of books on top of each other, leaned it over, and then in the dark, I put my Game Boy Advance right under the camera, and that's how I recorded at least my first several series. So that's a fun fact about me when I was on my old channel. That was my first thing, although I don't have that content anymore because I was stupid as a little kid. I was like, oh, I hate this content, and then I deleted it, and I don't have any footage of that anywhere. So it's, yeah. Anyways, a lot of my old videos are gone. But I think I still have a couple from that old setup that are on my old channel. I think it was a Pokemon Sapphire episode. I think it was just the after game video. It was like to get Beldum or something. Anyways, it was a horrible video. But if you want to go check that out, I mean, feel free to. It's on the Battle Productions. But anyways, let's get back to the game. And yeah, microphone. When I got to my computer, I used one of those basic computer mics, the ones that are like, I don't know, $2 that plug in through the audio port in the back. And like taped it onto like one of those Tootsie Roll containers, like the Tootsie Roll piggy banks. I've duct taped it onto there, and then I used that as my microphone. Have to go. Sorry, hope you have a good time streaming. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much for stopping by Game File Plays. And that's a little fun fact about my channel. But anyways, let's go and deal with this guy now. Yeah, FWIW. We took a break, Raffle, but it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, LOL. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I don't think there would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Alright, here we go. Let's start pressing this chump. Okay. So, let's start pressing him, see what we got here. What time exactly do you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or around 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death. Can we just arrest him already? Yeah, I mean, Sork, I mean, if we could do that, that'd be great, but that's not happening here. Alright. So there's only 15 minutes, 15. Okay, let's just keep pressing. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez? The producer? To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Yeah, okay, that's great. Not enough time for someone to commit murder in Studio 1, LOL. Okay, we'll see. Okay, let's hold that for a second there. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made us one certain fact painfully clear. The people of this trailer have nothing to do with this matter. It was impossible for any one of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you're not suggesting one of these people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright. Phoenix, this is critical. Think about this before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? No, it's impossible. I don't want to write off so many possible subsect. It's not impossible, so I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Ha ha ha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right after the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey's head barred the way. I really don't like the person Edgeworth is protecting. I don't think anyone does. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio's mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mr. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point, and somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe you have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over? Yeah, there we go. Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. Therefore, no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, due to the size of the costume, none other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence. He's the one that did it. If he had that, I'm afraid we would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Mr. Your Honor, the prosecution's pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Uh-oh. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the steel samurai skewered the victim. Alright, here we go. Order. I will have order in the court. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. The court is adjourned for the recess. Alright, here we go. So yeah, we really couldn't do anything to Salmonella there. Really nothing, but that's okay. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. Guess I was wrong. But Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could have not gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's gonna happen to me? I kind of seem like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm the murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai hero to children everywhere, after all. Recess. Where's the playground? Yeah, I know where the playground is. That's right. This is what we call the adults' playground right here. There's nothing special about the adults' playground. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Yeah, this is for the kids. Here we go. 11:15 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 4. Recess is officially over. We're back in session. Let's go. Court is now back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of 10 years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. And I see Edward taking the moral high ground. Yeah, okay. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackett to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Donut crate. Okay. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Ugh. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you! It's the nice lady! I'm Cody Hackett. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is gonna be a long, long day. Oh yeah, I'm definitely feeling that. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with the whole gentle thing. Yeah, I definitely can see that right here. You were present at the Global Studios on the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw on that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with a beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I remember a brilliant gentleman myself. Oh, very, very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. Ugh. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I called back a scroll over 1,000 videos and it was interesting and just want to say, yeah, that was a long time ago. Long, long time ago. Yeah, that Pokemon Sapphire video. That was stuff right there. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Edgeworth, yeah, he's a failure. Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of that in your court record. All right. Still learning how to use it. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw at the day of the incident. All right, the witness's account. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Oh, you whippersnapper! Yeah, her. I was going for a studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. Then when I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, it came out the bad guy, and of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, I would have been, that'd have been a shot. I would have time for a shot, I tell you. Anyways, I couldn't get all that studio, so I went home. Okay. Very well. The defense may begin his cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. Oh, this kid's tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. That's true. That is true. We did see some very interesting people that are definitely not as strong as this kid. Okay, so we have to press that the final one right here. If you had your camera, you mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, it wasn't. But it's not like I had it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out, so he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words and be firm. These for you to say. Okay. So, how's it going there, DeAngelis? How are you doing? So, we're going to have to present the camera here. Objection! Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? Yeah, that's how you know how old this old guy is. It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of like a new sort of camera. However, how do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You didn't bring it, didn't you? Oh. Mr. Wright, how cruel of you to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What did you mean by, what do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody. What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? Actually a big problem, because you would take a picture, right? So you had a camera and you didn't use this camera. Well, why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for a bad guy. Wham! And then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Okay. Is that all? Well, that was brave. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Alright, here we go. Damn, I can't really, but I was glued to the action. Couldn't take my eyes off of it. Okay, let's press that. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Okay. Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy. Wham. Then the bad guy stopped moving. Oh, wait, I think I have to press this one right here. So the bad guy attacked him first. Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. So what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Okay, let's press that. Why? Huh? Oh, what do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? Demigod, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Well, how did he do it? With a samurai kick, a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Let's press him harder on that. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. Bam! Right there. Yeah, now if Steel Samurai used the samurai slap in the TV show, I can tell you right now, it's not gonna have good TV ratings. Just throwing that out there. Ugh. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order in the court, Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? Michael Bowen, how are you doing, my guy? It's also, shout out to him, his Twitter account. He hit 100 followers, and that was freaking amazing. Congrats to Michael Bowen. And yeah, happy for you, man. And gosh, I wish I had your Twitter handle on me. But yeah, you could definitely put your Twitter in the chat so people can follow you. And yeah, we definitely want to bump up that follower number right there. How's it going? It's going great, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really, I do appreciate it. No problem. Yeah, it's Bowen Engineer. Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. That's right. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so go follow him, everybody. At Bowen Engineer. So why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Well, he couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? No, that was the wrong thing, but that's okay. So, that was the wrong thing. I was thinking of something else. I'm a step ahead here. Yes, we have another. Yes, we do have. Okay, I think I have evidence. Yeah, I think if I think correctly here, if I go to. That is not it. That is not it. Michael Bowen! Gosh dang it. Thank you so much for the $50 donation. Oh my gosh. I mean, seriously, man, you didn't have to, but I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by. And oh my goodness, you're a legend. You know, in this community right here, you are definitely a legend. I'm just throwing that out there right now. But thank you so much. Let me see if you have a message here, because I don't have that on me right here. Let's see. Thanks for being awesome. Yeah, oh, thank you so much, Michael. Thank you for being awesome as well. Let me see. So, no problem. Thanks for all that you. What I mean. I think you do more. Okay, so I don't know. This is one thing that, as a content creator, it's like, okay, when people say thank you for all that you do, it's like, I feel like you guys do more than what you guys do for me, in a way. I mean, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, I think that's how you describe that. It's like, just by having all of you guys here hanging out with me, honestly, is really what, I feel like you guys help me out more than I help you guys. I mean, seriously, but it really does mean a lot to me, Michael. It really does. It really does, man. Okay, so let's jump back into the game. So, we have to show evidence. Why wouldn't he watch the climax? Okay, I think I know what it is now. You know, having Michael Bowen giving me a second, a break here, kind of thinking about what we need to do. Actually, I wasn't really thinking about it, but I don't know. I'm out of the moment. Now I'm back in the moment. I think I have a clear idea of why he didn't see he looked away from the fight. It was the cameras. No problem. I just want to stop by and say hello. I have to get back to work now. Okay, sounds good, Michael. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. Thank you so much. Okay, so the reason why, because if you remember Cody's camera, Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. That's the key thing right there. He's still learning how to use it. So he doesn't know how to use it, so that's why. Bam! That is correct. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. That's right. He is taking a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You gotta think we're picking on little kids? No, I'm just trying to find the truth here. Pressing, not picking. Exactly. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you wouldn't have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you just weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Well, Phoenix. Well, no one's gonna ask about the katana. I know, that's true though. That is a weapon. Why is that in court? I mean, it has to be plastic. That's probably what it is. But still, even if it's plastic, why don't they let that be in the courtroom? But it's a toy, obviously. But I don't even think even a toy they would allow in the courtroom. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testified once more. And he also pulled it out on Phoenix. Well, okay, well, yeah, it's a little kid. Yeah, what is he gonna do? I mean, if you actually had a real one, if you had a real katana, yeah. I'm off today because I'm on vacation in Colorado, but Mario Maker's coming, Miguel. You will not. An episode 1? Wait, what? What demigod? Very well, Cody. Could you please tell us about your camera and why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Hey, Razor Phaser, how are you doing? You don't like your parents? Why is that? You will not. Next episode 1. Oh, wait, wait. You'll not. Are you talking about like another series starting? You're like, oh, I gotta do more Mario Maker? So I guess I don't know. They yell at me for everything and they force me to eat. It you know, Razor Phaser, I don't know. Usually when parents are kind of like yelling at you or doing something, generally they mean it like in a way that would help you out. Like, for example, let's just say that they want to teach you something that is important in life. And I mean, usually it depends on the situation, what's going on, but generally they're there because they want to be they want you to go on the right track. They don't want you going off track and doing things that you shouldn't be doing. So that's one thing you should definitely take a look in perspective. If they're yelling at you for something, I mean, even if they're yelling at you, I would say after everything's not heat anymore, go and ask them about it and be like, okay, so I'm trying to, I mean, why, or if it's, I don't know what your situation was, but definitely, they're always trying to be, they always want to be doing things that are for the best for you. Get Michael drunk stream. I'm not even 21, so I can't even do that sort, but I'm never going to get drunk. Simple as that. I mean, when I'm 21, I might get a little buzzed, but I'm not going to ever just get full on drunk. That's not me. That's not my lifestyle. Nexting a level is like refusing to continue it. That's all. It's a term coined by Dashy Games, I believe. Ah, okay. Welcome to the real world, kid. No fault, because there was a cup misplaced in the cabinet. I mean, it's possible. I mean, they're trying to teach you good habits of organization. I guess I don't know the whole situation, but honestly, they're doing things like this for the better, for you, to make sure that you're on the right path, right track. And yeah, I would say even if they're yelling at you, I mean, and really what they're trying to do is trying to be helpful. Like they're teaching you something important. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yup. I don't know. We're gonna have to press that. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Water break. Okay. So let's start pressing this guy. So let's see. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Escape from the villain. I held my camera to take a picture, but the lens, so I missed it. Let's hold that for a moment. And the lens open. What did you see? Well, a person on the ground, the Steel Samurai. And that's all that happened. Yep. I guess I don't know. Let's see. That's all? Yeah. I told you I didn't take a picture. All I once got in the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? No, let's press him hard here. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I could use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. Well, you're trying to break the kid? That's messed up, Miguel. Hey, you had to do in order to win in this court case, and you can't progress in the game without doing it. So that's all I'm doing right here. It's one of my powers. But wow, this feels great. Yes, Phoenix has the power. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. But you erased them. Let's press that now. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why wouldn't I want to keep a picture like that? Huh, he's being less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon. How can I pick a hole in such of his testimony? There's gotta be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Alright. So, oh wait, I did not mean to do that. I pressed A one too many times. Okay. That is false. There we go. That is the right thing. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. Oh, yeah, he's also sick, too. I take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! Yeah, but I'm not real sick. I just had, I don't know, it was like saliva that went, no, I have no idea. It kind of just went down and it's like, it's a whole thing. But anyways, we're back. Okay, now I'm just going to actually take a sip of water real quick. Okay. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called The Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order, Mr. Wright. Do you have an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture in this album. Yeah, that's exactly my point, Your Honor. Whoa, no way, no way! Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what truth is? Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yeah, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell him, Phoenix. Tell him what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why is there no picture from the album the day of the murder? Why is the boy has erased the photos he took? Well, clearly, the Steel Samurai didn't win. I think I have only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw that the Steel Samurai lost. Yet, to admit that he would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. He couldn't handle the truth. The funny thing is, I was watching Seinfeld and George Costanza was doing an impersonation of Jack Nicholson. He can't handle the truth. I don't know. If you guys haven't watched Seinfeld, go check it out. Order. I'll have order on the court. Witness, Cody. Is it true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. You just got cornered, Cody! Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. That he didn't move. Order the court. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Mr. Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yeah, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Oh, shoot. Oh, people. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Well, the Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and laid still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Congrats, I broke the kid. I mean, it happens. But yeah, we didn't win the case yet. We're not pinning this on anybody yet. Imagine being happy about breaking a kid. Good thing this is a make-believe kid. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was a Steel Samurai. But to be fair, though, this kid is definitely a lot stronger than some of the witnesses we've had in the past. I just noticed the boss like just updated way after the actual donation. Okay, interesting. Order, record. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Mr. Power's foot injury. Doesn't matter who you pin it on because your client's innocent, right? Well, no, they're going to make us pin it on somebody. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember, when Miss Obag said in her testimony, remember what she said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He was already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Alright. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there was a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Huh? I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh, me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Or is it data? Well, let's say data. Data? Yeah, a photo of my digital camera! What? What? Show us, quick! No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now! Oh, here, this is it. Interesting. Oh, well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix? Mia, what? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. The photo's all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor. May I see that photo once more, please? Oh, certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find that inconsistency in the photo. Well, if we take a look at the photo here, remember when the murder took place at Studio 1? Doesn't that look like Studio 2? I mean, Your Honor, look at this. I say, a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Yes, well that looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Duh! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees where I'm getting at. But, that's impossible! What's this all about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see this photo was taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Okay, well, we just have to point our finger at Studio 2. Take that. Here, at Studio 2. Oh, I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. And well, I don't think it matters which one we choose here, but let's say the path was blocked. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony. Allow me to remind the court. He said that no one in the trailer was guilty because they could have not gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse is true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. And Edgeworth, Phoenix, and the judge all demand the same thing. The stars must be aligning. Exactly. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was at Studio 2. The person that was the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw it was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did this to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Huh. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Yeah, I do have proof, actually. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that everyone's so surprised, I'm much less confident. I think I might be right, though. Here's the proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. The empty bottle. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes, but there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Well, I guess we'll have to fingerprint the bottle. Ah, an idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on the bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. All right, there we go. This court will now suspend the proceeding of the current trial for today. Cody Hawkins' testimonies reveal new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. And the studio of the crime is not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did not have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Yeah, we're back in school. I mean, think about it. Phoenix Wright went all the way through, you know, high school, college, law school, just to be able to do some more homework on just on his free time. Well, it's not necessarily on his free time. It's kind of on the job, but still. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your submission of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, the trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. All right. Very well. Court is now adjourned. That's right. We just got through that court session. We were very hesitant about going into that, but we got through that. Speaking of school, I have scheduled pickup tomorrow. First time, and my sister said it took a very long time. Oh, okay, cool. You have school, got some I have scheduled pickup tomorrow for, okay, let me think about this. So, I have to read this again. Speaking of school, so yeah, you're gonna be carpooling to school tomorrow? That's awesome. That's awesome. Like I said, you got this in the bag. Of course you got this in the bag. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, homework. Yeah, this guy's got some homework. Woo. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial. Oh, me too. Well, really? You both seem so confident. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. Ha ha! Oh, that's a great joke. Oh, ha ha! Oh, ha ha! Oh man, that's a good one, Phoenix. I'm so happy. That was a good one. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Exactly. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. By tomorrow's trial? It will be in tomorrow's trial. Just saying. Right, thanks. Actor jokes. That's right. To be continued. We are not quite done yet, but this is the Case 3 finale. So, yes, we're definitely going to be going and doing more. So, I don't know how long this will take me. I think this might actually go for over 2 hours, but that's okay. That's okay. So, this is going to be a treat. All right, here we go. So, October 19th, 3:27 p.m., Wright & Co. law offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? I must see you finish the case. Exactly. This is a fun case. Really? Really? I'm so sorry. Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Huh? But Maya. So what happened? Well, I think I got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow. Good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? You have to go. That sounds good, DeAngelis. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I really do appreciate it. That's a new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. But yeah, definitely DeAngelis. I would definitely check out the last part of the stream whenever you get the chance. I'm telling you right now, the end of this court case is freaking amazing. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed up the whole process. So under that system, trials end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we have no time to waste. Okay, so first thing we need to do is go to the detention center. We need to talk to Will Powers. Because maybe he'll have some information on maybe a killer? Maybe? Mr. Wright, you did very well again. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Can you not like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. Could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, 1 day left. Let's make it count. Am I the one that thinks Maya's adorable? Maya, of course, is adorable. Yeah, though there's anything I could do to help. I'm not really sure what I could do either. Please, this is not a laughing matter. All right, so let's talk to Will Powers here. Let's talk about Vasquez here. Can you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? How's it going, Patel? Ever since she came on board, we had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Can you talk about the so-called rumors, please? That's all right. We'll get to it. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now, everyone knows that the name's Salmonella. Well, I mean, yeah, everyone knows that. Just saying. But everyone knows him. He's quite the guy. He's quite the character. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Notice she says, John P.S. how high and all that. I can imagine him being her beck and call, though I can't imagine him. I mean, he's a pretty big dude. Was Mia and Phoenix talking? Wait, so when Mia or when May or was it Mia? I forgot. And Phoenix were talking, and Phoenix was like, "Hey, what? Wait, don't you mean? I thought they meant Cody was the killer." Well, you never know. I mean, he was like 8 years old, but hey, you never know. He might have like just supernatural strength or something. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped the face of the earth. Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started this business. Just in Colorado, think of Mario Maker Hell level gimmicks from Miguel. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How can he do that? Really, I was looking forward to the sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up a star 5 years ago. He gave up being a star 5 years ago. Now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Okay, so now we got some background information. So let's get back here. Oh, look, there's Old Bag. The old windbag sure is quiet. It's Wendy Old Bag. I understand it sounds like Windy Old Bag, but still. Maya, gotta be respectful. Was watching Death Note anime. I didn't realize he started. Okay, no problem, no problem. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think her guard's down. Yeah, I bet we could eat those donuts at the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Woo! She's alive. Oh, man. What do you think of the level named Toaster's Quest? Reference to the Insurgent Randomizer. Hey, that's pretty epic right there. All right, let's talk to her. I was wondering about D. Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She's always getting her way. She seems bitter. Has this been made into an anime yet? Honestly, I think there is a TV show for Phoenix Wright. I think there is. I remember seeing something out there like that. You should definitely look it up, Jonathan. Look, that old people, they don't want me talking about her. So sorry. All right, whatever. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal, yeah, he's just a pushover. Whatever Vasquez tells him to. He treats him like a dirt, but I think he likes it. Wait, actually, I was joking. I mean, I actually think there is a TV show of Phoenix Wright. I'm really curious. I'm pretty sure there is. Okay, Phoenix Wright TV show. Yeah, there is one. Ace Attorney TV series. It aired from April 2nd, 2016 to March 30th, 2019. 47 episodes. Hey, I'm just throwing that out there, people. It's there.
Doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. Wow, that's funny. Actually, yeah, it's kind of funny that you mentioned that you didn't, and you were just joking.
Nah, I heard about what you said today, you chicken whippersnapper. Big poor old Hammer, you tried to start out from the sky and stump. I'm a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My old poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal powered costumes so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
All right, now she's a little angry. We got to get out of here before she attacks us. Okay. I guess they're not filming today either. I guess I didn't want to see them filming just one more time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can see the film later. I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? I just want to know Red White's voice. That is good. That is true. I wonder if it follows the game. I guess I don't know. If it's possible. My name is Red White. I mean, it was in Japanese, and I think there's an English dub. So I wonder who was the actor for Red White. I guess I don't know. Could have been me. No, I'm kidding. No, it's not. I would have done it, though. Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah! No, don't touch it!
Ah!
I hit Miss Mia with the thinker! Yeah, that's right.
Oh, sorry, pal. I didn't mean to frighten you. That didn't mean I almost had a heart attack.
I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I guess it's just the actor in me. Okay, no. Gumshoe, you're not an actor. Come on, man. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate of that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. All right, let's talk to this man. Let's talk about the plate.
So you're looking for the traces of the sleeping pills. How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the breeze tank. But I have the capabilities of making a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to those sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
No, everything is in due time, pal. All right, here we go. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. So the food on the plate has been laced with some sleeping pills. Looks like it. All right, so we added that to the court record. Jacob, as always, how are you doing? How goes your investigation? Tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. You're drunk. Jacob. Gosh dang it, Jacob. Are you streaming, by the way? Drunk Jacob streaming? Just saying. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. Hi, drunk. I'm Jonathan. Some people think we should switch suspects. Jacob, welcome to episode 4. You're not streaming? Okay, sounds good. But welcome to the stream, Jacob.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. Kind of feel bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. All right, let's talk about Edgeworth. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth's out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed a paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills. Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers asleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. That's right, we were right over here. That's why our name is Phoenix Wright, because we're always right. Okay, so let's move into the dressing room.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
What? Why?
But WP's innocent! Yeah, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. Which Mario character did we say Edgeworth was last stream again? That's a good question. Did we say Wario or something? I don't know. I don't remember. How's it going there, odds are? Welcome to the stream.
What? No!
Alright, let's talk to her. So let's see. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yeah? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. How's it going there, Kyle King? Huh? Like, I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole a Steel Samurai costume, too. Oh, it was Waluigi? Yeah, it might have been Waluigi. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Welcome back, DeAngelis. I remember the judge was Toad. That's right. Yeah, the judge was Toad. Oh. I guess the rumor must be true, then. The rumor? Hey! Jacob, as always, with the $5 donation. Thank you so much for the donation, Jacob. I appreciate it a lot. Let me see what you got to say here. I'm drunk. I love you, Soul Link Power. I love you too, Jacob. When are we actually going to be grinding for Soul Link? I know we're definitely going to have to grind sometime soon. Which, by the way, episode 2 of the Soul Link will be coming up to be uploaded tomorrow on Jacob's channel. Go check it out. It's going to be a great episode, just saying. A lot of crazy stuff happens. It's an emotional roller coaster all the way throughout the episode. Trust me. Okay. Tomorrow? Well, yeah. Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow it's wild. Yeah, of course it's wild, man. Of course it is. Wait, what happened to my stream deck? What the heck? There we go. That was weird. Okay. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. I'm on my phone donating. Heck yeah! That's awesome, Jacob. But yeah, thank you so much for the donation, man. Some dirt? What dirt? Oh, well, dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. I don't know. Maya, I don't know. You're drunk. I know you said that plenty of times, Jacob. I think we can tell. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during the filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that the trailer part of the film set, too? Alright, so let's keep talking to her here. Is Sork here? I'm not sure if Sork's still here, but Sork was here earlier. What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to be showing kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Hey, Michael, Sonic Craft 118 is still streaming once you're finished. Can we go raid him? He's my Soul Link partner who hasn't edited a single episode. Yeah, sure, we could definitely raid Sonic Craft 118 if we're definitely done. If we're done and then he's still streaming. How long am I streaming? Until Case 3 is done. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How could they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? Which is when? I would say it would be probably another hour. At least I think so. Or at least, yeah, I think it might be another hour. It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. We just gotta tell them to edit the episodes. Okay, sounds good, Demigod. Sounds good. Nick, say something. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, that was real convincing. I think evidence rather than words is off the call. Here, take a look at this. Yeah, we have to drop over this path to glory. And this is a fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show should be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me about what is it that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. All right, here we go. 5 years ago. Can you tell us about what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. But someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that dirt she had on Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks, we'll try asking her if she'll talk. Exactly. We'll get her to talk. We'll definitely get her to talk. I'd say the investigation for this part is definitely shorter than last time.
What are you still slinking? What are you doing slinking around here? If you like this place so much, why don't you take over for me?
The old windbag doesn't seem to look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. What would they do to make Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance?
All right. Let's talk to her. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols.
Nichols? Penny Nichols. This is who we talked to. Oh, right, yeah. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Wow, whippersnappers! Didn't drag it up dirt on somebody's past like that and then recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
You claim that Mr. Hammer stole Powers' costume. How do you expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole the Powers costume? Yeah, I have proof. I was going to have something to do. Hot Pockets are important. Oh, yeah, they're definitely important, Jonathan. Of course, I understand. I haven't had a Hot Pocket in so long. It's crazy. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole the costume. Sleeping pill bottle. Here's my proof.
Whoa, what's this little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
Oh, what does that have to prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. What's your proof that you used those pills on Hammer?
Well, the steak plate. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yeah, so?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
No. Oh, I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag,
you're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident, a fatal accident. What's worse, the paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has all ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to harm anybody.
Miss Oldbag?
Hold on a minute.
Poor Miss Oldbag.
Here, take this.
A photograph. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and that man fell on the flower box fence.
But how'd you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel like much talking about it.
I understand. Alright, so we got this photo. Now we know where we need to go next. Off to Studio 2.
I think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? Why did someone call like him like the director or the producer?
Alright, well, we're going to find out in a second. Let's go to Studio 2.
Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Jacob was thinking he could stream for another hour, but I have confidence he'll be able to. Oh, he definitely could. Let's see. Let's talk to her.
Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and...
Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you.
Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Oh, dear.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai.
I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! Miss Faith blood speaks to me. I know it!
Oh, dear. Let's talk about Manila here. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer by yourselves. Oh dear. Alright, so now what we need to do is present the photo. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Old?
She means a security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick.
The thing that he's playing Minecraft and running out of things to play on this server. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Are you talking about Oh, you're talking about your friend that you're working with. Oh, your soloing partner. Okay. I was thinking Jacob, and I was thinking of Jacob like as Jacob as always. Then you said Minecraft. I was like, wait, what? He's playing Minecraft again? Which, by the way, I actually did download Minecraft. I did buy it, and I did play a little bit. So yeah, I'm learning how to play. I don't know if you guys would like to see Minecraft on the channel. Let me know. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. The huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Hey, look at you, Miguel. That's right.
Nick, she went inside the trailer.
All right, we're going to have to go in the trailer. You came. Well then, what was it that you wanted to talk about? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing the kids show for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now.
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. We could have used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of his own accord.
But you were the cause. You pressured him. I think it was just an accident.
Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident. Accident! How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you, Mr. Wright? Think! What was it that if it wasn't an accident? No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? I ran him hard, believe you me.
But the security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. That is definitely something an old bag would do. So that's why she had that photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporters would have needed is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now.
What? No, this is valuable evidence.
Boys. There we go. There's the mafia that old bag was talking about. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? Oh, how unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt. No. Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that while you're going. So long, friends. Boys, race away.
No!
Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal! D. Vasquez, you're going down to the precinct with me now! Oh, shoot! Gumshoe! Coming here to save the day! Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late for my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Yeah, look at this man. That's right. Gumshoe is the man of the hour right here.
Detective Gumshoe, thank you. I was really scared.
Huh? Oh, don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Better late than never, exactly. Huh.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just, I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again. My man's Gumshoe's saving our asses, that's right.
Well, Nick,
It looks like we're gonna get close to the bottom of this. I mean, who's at the bottom? The Vasquez. All right, to be continued. So it's time to save our progress. It is time for the final day of court. Here we go. October 20, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial, Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution's ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. It is the final countdown. It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, we're good. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call the people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. With their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. I mean, that isn't his name. It isn't his name.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls D. Vasquez to the stand. Mr. D. Vasquez is the producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez, I'm a producer of Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Wow. Ow, man. Very rude, but it's good seeing that happen to Edgeworth.
Very well, Mr. Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her down with her pants. Catch her with her pants down, so to speak. I completely butchered that, but that's okay. Okay. The witness testimony the day of the murder. I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 and it ended at 4. There was a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, it was a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks at the table in front of the trailer. We found Mr. Harrah's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Alright, let's see.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you.
The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I didn't take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over. Alright, fair enough.
I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Alright, let's time to cross-examine this lady. Okay, so I do a trailer a little more noon. I mean, okay. That's fine. Let's press this. So, here's my question. Is Edgeworth our opponent for every case? In this game, pretty much. Though there is an exception later on in the game. And what exactly is that? And also, the first case, we didn't have Edgeworth. I forgot him. Maybe you could try remembering? No. Fair enough. Okay. I think it would be between those times. You would think. Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. So, okay, let's press this. Hold on! You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in Studio 2 van. Oh, alright. At 2:30, we had a 15-minute break in the meeting. Okay, here we go. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. I'm gonna be hitting that as much as I can. Yeah, Mr. Wright! Oh, crap. It was a 15-minute break. So, interesting. T-bone steaks, huh? You have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person's enough. Okay, so we have to prove evidence that she didn't eat that steak. Okay, so in order to do that, if you remember correctly, when we were at Studio 2, the plates, if they were eating T-bone steaks, they would have had bones on their plate. So, would they have bones on their plate? Oh, wait, they didn't. So, let's present the T-bone steak. Objection! Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not.
Oh, what's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate.
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone was left behind. Mr. Wright, may I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Mr. Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones on the plates. The plates were bare! Ugh. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how could a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? It's because she ate it whole! That's what happens. That'd be funny if she says that, but she doesn't. I think I know how. You ate a boneless steak. You ate the bone too. No, you didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere like the incinerator. Ugh.
Oh, I see. Then what Miss Vasquez doing? What was she doing on our break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting the Steel Samurai. She threw the bone away. Nah, she didn't have time to eat. No. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Order of the court. Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. All right, so far so good. I like this.
Mr. Wright, isn't this a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? I'll let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here was I was worrying today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let's have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. All right, here we go. Let's us see. What was the murder weapon again? Oh, yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. I mean, we can't tell from this, but okay. How could I possibly use the heavy spear as a weapon? Well, you couldn't. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ah, you see? Yeah. However, that has no bearing on this case. Ah, my water sprayed me in the eye. Ah! Okay, we're good. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? That's right. It was not the murder weapon.
What's the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Okay, well, let's present it. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon! Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run through? But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Exactly. Makes sense.
Order.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Ugh. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what it was. How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us the weapon that was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
Well, yes, I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well. Let's see what the murder weapon is then.
Well, I believe if we take a look at this 5-year-old photo, there's kind of like these little fence area that possibly kills somebody. Just a thought. And also, we noticed earlier while we were there, kind of one of those fence poles kind of bent. Just a thought. Just saying. Look at that. All right. Well, we're going to present this. Look at this photo.
Whoa, what is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs.
That is. Indeed. Damn, Edgeworth, you good, bro? I don't know. He's gonna have to go see some therapy after this one, man. Taking him out twice, beating him twice. Honestly, man, I don't even know how he's gonna handle it. He had this perfect record until we came along.
Order. If I cannot have order in this court, the trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This photo of that very accident, not a word of this was leaked outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does that have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? Ugh, what? What are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again. That's right. That is right, people. It happened again.
Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez met Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs and onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer himself has done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I can't say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. No, Jacob stopped streaming? Oh my gosh, that's unfortunate. Okay, we'll find someone else to rate. Maybe we'll rate him another time. But 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you in my script writing staff. You deny that what I was saying is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of the argument, Mr. Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet, the body was found in Studio 1, was it not? In the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed up the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and then placed inside his costume? There was not enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
Well, she had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands? For instance, actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
Well, let's take a look at the van. At Studio 2, Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. That's right. All right, that's right, Phoenix. That's the one. That's how you're supposed to do it. That's how you do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget that Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Or conspirator? Yeah, it's conspirator. Okay, whatever. Of course he was. Of course Salmonella could have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put in the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done it alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, should I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? So what happens next? Don't question me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? What? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure that I did it? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in the Battle of Fits. And as a result of that battle, you proved the possibility I murdered Hammer. Right. But that's only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Oh boy, here we go.
Order the court. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course. It is what the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't so sure. Well, I came here as a witness today, and if you got no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again. I would like you to testify again.
Testify again?
No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I've said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You did say the same thing as I got the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! Damn! We've come so far, only to fail.
As it seems, there are no further questions. I'd like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
That's right. Edgeworth to the rescue.
Oh, yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
I see. Very well.
Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you bothering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does that make any sense to you, Mr. Your Honor? I don't see there's any game by repeating my last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I do see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
I'm gonna honestly just talk to Edgeworth to convince him to side. My side. Oh shit, there it is. That's right. Well, yes. Indeed. Verily, I say, vergo, or ergo. I would like to hear what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth?
Who knows? He probably realized that she did it too.
But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that?
Edgeworth. Alright, it's time for a witness testimony. I was with Sal and old bank security lady when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police and Powers showed up. Security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing to Powers and he did it! Yeah, she does a perfect impersonation. I was asked to be left out of proceedings. I went back to the script and to get my script and direction notes, then I went home. Doesn't that seem a little suspicious?
I see no issues raised, but
I see one big issue.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right. Alright, after finding the body. Well, I think we should take a look at this. She went to go get her notes. She wouldn't know that Mr. Hammer was dead, but oh, she just happened to know there was something. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not, but let's press a little harder, shall we? Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Sorry, Lost Power, no problem there, DeAngelis. Welcome back. You came here at the right moment. Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh, yeah, I guess.
Very well. Mr. Vasquez, please continue.
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. And we are back. Edgeworth is on our side again. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have known the murder before going to Studio One.
Order on the court. Mr. Edgeworth, what you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution makes such a move.
Pretty much, demigod.
What are you thinking that's a career thing? Are you thinking of a career change in offense?
Maybe. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement. However, regardless of the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? Can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution's in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter, I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Mr. Hammer was injured, so I couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. Excuse me? Excuse me? How'd you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal, he told me. Sal, the director.
You have to find something to peg this on her.
Okay, so we could get her here. That's the thing. Mr. Powers was not the one that was hurt. I mean, not Mr. Hammer. It was Mr. Powers. I did not mean to hit another A. Okay. We are very thorough. We have to go through her cross-examination multiple times. Okay. Okay. So, we have to find a piece of evidence. I would assume it would have to be this photo. And it is that photo. You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? That's right. It was Will Powers.
Mr. Wright, please explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Hey, how you doing there, Taj? Pretending. One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I thought I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was there at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yeah, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Ah!
And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to be the time before, after he put on the samurai costume. And he went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And then the Steel Samurai, or Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Order the court. I'll have order.
Witness, can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are real killers always so persistent? They don't want to get caught, Phoenix. That's the point. Find the world, but I want Mr. Hammer dead. Yes, he fell on a hard time, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there's a reason, it's unclear to the court. Does this defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Well, the thing is that she didn't have a motive other than self-defense. Self-defense isn't necessarily a motive because Jack Hammer was the one that wanted to kill her, not her. She didn't want to kill him. So, of course, I can't prove it.
Nick, no! She'll get away.
But what proof could I possibly have? I don't care. Oh, wait. I guess I don't remember this correctly. All right, well, I guess we'll present the photo. I guess that'll work. All right, I was ahead of things here. Because we know that she was blackmailing him, so
this is the photo from before.
This photo reveals the motive in this murder. Oh, that was Edgeworth. Oh, well. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With Dee Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for the trial began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down. No doubt. However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for your petty change. Bring us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, and yet you only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems like as if Mr. Hammer who had killed Dee Vasquez had the other way around. What motive did Mr. Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Mr. Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain to Miss Vasquez the motive for murder.
Well, we're up to... wait, no, she had no motive. No, I didn't mean to do that! Okay. None of these work. I already know that. Well, so, you know what? For the heck of it, let's show our attorney badge. This is my proof! My attorney badge!
And?
I'd say it proves that this defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. Well, I couldn't go backwards, Vasquez. No judging.
Mr. Wright. Oh, if I was to penalize you.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We have plenty of chances here. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to move the stream boss. Just because It goes, yeah, because there's supposed to be like a little like chart over there. Let's see, is that good? Yeah, that's good. Perfect. But yeah, let's do that. So now the stream boss is up there instead. That's a better spot. Because in the top right corner, they have like a little bar. And then every time you get penalized, it'll start going down. And when you hit 0, then you're done. I should really should have just moved that from the beginning, but oh well. Yeah, so no, we don't have a motive. She had no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor.
Oh, what's that now?
So wait, what even is a stream boss? Well, basically how it works is if somebody subscribes, somebody donates, it basically takes out the HP of the stream boss, and when it hits 0, whoever made it hit 0 becomes the next stream boss. It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. Oh, Mr. Vasquez did, or not Mr., it's Mrs. Vasquez, or Miss, I can't even say it right, Miss Vasquez did, was push him up the stairs in self-defense. What is this now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Yeah, that's right. Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who have so cruelly taken advantage of him all over the years. Is that it? This is my favorite stream. Thank you so much, DeAngelis. I appreciate it. So you did it. You did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah, Miss Vasquez! What? What happened here? Oh, what happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please, try to remain calm. No! How could have this happened? It was an accident! Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again.
Ah, Mr. Edgeworth, where is D. Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm as collected as ever.
Oh, I see. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
it appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should have been found, so it's only natural. It's not a miracle.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume, but it's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he could have tried to frame him for murder, it makes me feel sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, I will show some evidence right here, right now. Well, this is what I think. Michael, hit the objection button for me. Oh, of course. Objection! Now, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was a Steel Samurai, Mr. Hammer was a big star once. But he was reduced to acting in a kid's show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. Yeah, this game's winner is Phoenix, right? Heck yeah. Could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP.
Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back to my sweaty costume, man. Is something wrong?
No, 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 of course not. No! Nick! Edgeworth!
Say something, Wright. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Yeah, I doubt that. Liar, exactly. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better if we had not met. Thanks to you, I'm settled with unnecessary feelings.
Unnecessary feelings?
Yes, unease and uncertainty. Are those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't you ever show your face in front of me again. That's why I came here to tell you. Okay. Wow. Thank you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if? They're rivals! Rivals! Right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling that I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me what's the deal with you and Edgeworth.
And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again.
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today. You're gonna go watch with me, right?
Oh man, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Phoenix Wright needs to be in Smash Ultimate. Of course he does. This whole series just to get people, to convince people to go to Nintendo and be like, hey, put Phoenix Wright in Smash. No, that's not true. But hey, that'd be great if he got into Smash. I have a question. How do you feel about Linoon getting an evolution? I think it's pretty cool. I mean that Galar form, that's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't that great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show out his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Mr. Will Powers. Yeah, I think that's probably true. And just like that, people, it is the end. So, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Special thanks to Michael Boland and then also Jacob and all of you guys for being here and hanging out. And yeah, I really do appreciate it. But now it's time to figure out who we're gonna raid. So let's see who's live right now. Let's see. We got Tobin. Tobin, he's raiding, or he could raid him. But we'll see who else is also live, because we've been raiding him quite a bit lately. But let's see. See if anyone else is live. Wait, Shiny's live? Really? Shiny's live. Okay, we're gonna do a hashtag 3rd Gen raid at Shiny stream. Looks like she's doing an art stream. Making our series art. Photoshop and chill. That is the stream. Go over there. Put a hashtag 3rd Gen raid. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button to show some support to Shiny. 5 subs away from 300 subscribers. So let's get her right up there to 300. I know we can do it. But yeah, I'll go get the link for the stream. And yeah, we are definitely going to be rating her. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And yeah, if you haven't done so yet, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new for some more Phoenix Wright, Pokemon Emerald Astrolac, Heart Gold Souls over Soul Link. See you guys later.